Good morning. How'd you get on yesterday? Finished Liga. SJK, like KUPS, who made a profit from the weekend, reliable. Did they come from behind at any stage here? They've already put us into a couple of decent trades. There's old Momo playing. Well, no, it looked as if it was all systems go for SJK with a 2-0 lead, so no trading angle at all. But Houston had a problem. 2-1 to 2-2. Excellent result for Hacker. An aberration from SJK. 2-0 is more like what was expected. Italian Serie A. Udinese Bologna, 1.75 favourites. Bologna, not enough to get them through here. Is this a dangerous one? Well, it could have probably been one had I been up, where I would have laid the late draw, given upgrading to Champions League with a win. Motivation. Fourth place with a win for Bologna yesterday. Udinese, mid-table mediocrity, given the bottom three are so poor. They're getting away with it. Parma need points desperately. Took a 0-2 lead, and I think at 0-2, gettable. So does the market. Great entry point 0-2, because you can keep your liability low, and it's near enough half-time for that 0-2 lead, but we would have had to wait. Pedro getting up for two late draws. It should have been a comfortable evening for Parma. They needed the points. And Verona Cagliari finish it off. Not a match which appealed greatly at all, given the pre-match odds. And just above the relegation zone, so ideally take points off your nearest rival match, this one. And looks like a degree of comfort for these two with the gap between them and the bottom three. Burton against Wigan, English League One, all about motivation. Who needs what? Let's have a look. Burton, well, you can tell urgency required for Burton. Wigan, a nice 11-point gap to the bottom four, should have them safe. Now, Burton Albion, though, pedal to the metal, got to get the 3 points today. Break into the 49 points. 50, absolute safety. So crucial, as ever, just check the number of matches left for Burton Albion, but I think there's enough motivation for them, and you can check the amount of matches left using uk.soccerway.com. Just go to League One and you'll see 2 matches remain this season. So definite must win for Burton Albion. Wigan Athletic, safe as houses. Don't need to sweat it anymore. Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain today. Up to you if you play these or not. Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain, not won the last 2 league matches because they got the title sewn up, so they're focused hugely on this. Arsenal got nothing to play for in the Premier League anymore, so they're hugely up for this as well. It's the first leg, and my preferred angle is a look at the second leg, because then we know what is required. First leg is a blank canvas, but what I would look at would be possibility of what Paris Saint-Germain did with Aston Villa there. Both teams to score element, I think, tonight. Particularly the onus on the away side to get some semblance of a result. So I think we could see, a bit like the Man City match, if it's 0-0 at half-time, I would be looking for the potential of over 2.5 goals second half. Both teams to score second half. This is what occurred in the Man City match. It all got going second half. There's something we might see today. Look particularly at Paris Saint-Germain's solid goal scoring. Probably fielded a weaker side in the 2 league matches since they got the title. So they are well up for this. I won't be up this evening, as you can imagine. Just the Champions League and the League One match. It's enough.
I missed the 4-4-2, fam. Played off a big man because you know I'm 5'8", bro. So I missed the big man just putting it down.
To sort those out yourself. Did a brilliant set of Saturday and Sunday matches. Just going to get a little bit quiet now.
That's how I came up.
You notice how Raheem always makes it about himself.
But
listen, back to me.
August to April's, and then we move on to our summer leagues. Casapia and Estoril. Anything for these two to capture our attention? Quiet evening this evening, it looks like. The chavs are out and about. So watch out for your catalytic converters. They'll be underneath your cars when you're not looking. Casapia and Estoril, all about the standings here. Motivation. Well, it's 5. You're looking for top 5. And there's a 10-point gap for Casapia, a 12-point gap for Estoril to get into the European places. It's looking increasingly unlikely, given these sides 6th to 10th, not picking up too many W's apart from Melisau. And the sides in the top 6, plenty of W's there. It's going to be tough to break into it. It's got a feel of end of season to it. Carrots and sticks was where we made all of our money Saturday and Sunday. Not seeing any carrots or sticks today for Casapia and Estoril. How about the chavs? They do have the carrot of stealing your catalytic converter when you're not looking. But let's have a look. I think they're doing well this season, the chavs. Indeed. This is a top 4 clash this evening. What are you going to see in the market? Probably going to see a reflection of that. A win for the chavs is more important against Alverca. Got to take points off your nearest rival, and indeed you will replace them in a 3-place league. Tight, tough to get out of, fully motivated, these two. Got to take points off your nearest rival. A match to shortlist this evening. Smattering of other matches, Malmo will be of obvious interest at 6 o'clock. An opportunity for 3 points, beginning of the Allsvenskan. So that'll definitely be on the shortlist. I won't be playing Ugandan Premier League today, I don't think. Tennis today, very quiet as well. Looks like a day off. Oh, well, I was looking at yesterday as very quiet, but today this is more like it. Pre-match odds to start with. So we've got a clear indicator. I do like de Minaur. I like Australians. There's a sneeze waiting to happen. Oh. Taro Paul, kind of catching off. I could see this being a 3-setter. Potential to take Paul on if he wins the first set, just on paper. Hugh Fernley, Whittingstall, losing to Grigor Dimitrov. Menzik and Bublik. Just check the ATP rankings for these short prices as well. Make sure there's a decent enough ranking. We've had some odds on favourites recently where the ranking is only 3 or 4 points difference and they lose. So do check the ATP rankings. Cameron Norrie against Diallo. This has got a feel of a 3-setter about it. Norrie having to go through the qualifiers to get here. Stefanos Tsitsipas. Musetti put in a very good shift. Where was it? Monte Carlo, I believe. So I would take this to heart and take on a Tsitsipas lead. I think Musetti is one to follow this summer. Really, really caught the eye. I think it was at Monte Carlo. And was it Rome, maybe? I'm not sure. But let's check Musetti's recent results. 11th, so he's really shot up the rankings. He's got a touch of Tsitsipas about him. Coming out of nowhere, moving up the rankings slowly and showing why he's moving up the rankings slowly. Look at this beating of de Minaur. Both of these 2-1, and I think coming from behind as well. Already has the beating of Tsitsipas on the 11th of April. So that, for me, would be a standout match. Looking for Musetti and opposing Stefanos Tsitsipas. That, for me, one of the more readable matches. superb form. We've got a changing of the guard, really, and Rossetti coming in. Zverev and Karundula. Watch out for South Americans on clay. We might see Zverev made to work, I think, today. Medvedev and Nakashima. Nakashima on grass is a pretty decent player. Not a huge ranking differential, although top 10 are a level above, of course. But 30th in the world. He's no also-ran Nakashima, is he? That could be an interesting match as well. Taylor Fritz. I like Taylor Fritz a lot, but the market doesn't like him at all. That doesn't mean he's not going to perform. He's a world number 4. The reason he's not favourite, I don't know. Has there been a recent injury concern for Taylor? Doesn't say injury. There we go. There we go. The word injury. That explains why Taylor Fritz is not favourite as a world number 4. So be careful. He's ultra reliable when fit. Want to have on your side this season, Taylor Fritz. Superb, reliable player. So plenty going on in the men's game. The women's game I don't like too much. It's just got that concern with all of them, the pervading problem with the serve, the ladies' serve. It can just knock players apart. But Iga Swiatek likely to continue on her way. You're not going to be hearing from me this evening. Only really 3 matches of interest. We're starting to get some of our summer leagues coming through this week as well. Champions League continues tomorrow. League One continues tomorrow. It's all a matter of if there's still any need remaining in League One. Otherwise, we do not trade dead rubbers, do we? You know that. Belgian Jupiler League, is it? Or is that the ladies' football? No. So it looks a bit quiet. I think we've got the Norwegians coming up later on in the week. Oh no, we got them tomorrow, the Elite Serien. Pretty much, well, there's Viking and Haugesund. But now we're going to be switching, once the season's over, to the summer leagues. Well, have a great day today. You're unlikely to be hearing from me today because I have a late diagnosed cortisol addiction, which does make me procrastinate. So that's the reason I probably won't be up and about this evening. Very little to interest. Time for me to work on some additionals. I will be putting together all of my tennis writings and asking AI to present a course for you. I hope it will be successful because tennis is a great summer outlet for us traders. Have a great day today. You won't be hearing from me this evening. I'll see you again tomorrow as the season begins to wind down. Champions League today and tomorrow. First legs though.